All right, I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna get into the crush your goals. Of course, goals. Have some goals. If you don't have any goals, get some goals. Even if they're small goals, it just small ones for the daily. Just get you some goals. Seriously, keep you motivated. Keep you on target. Make sure that you hold yourself accountable, whether you meet those goals or not. It's just small things. The smaller goals, they lead to the bigger goals that lead to the bigger picture. I mean, it's important to have goals and dreams and magic. All right. What do we have for the collective? For goals. What are some good goals for the collective? For the next couple of days, we'll say the next 3 to 5 days. What are some good goals for the collective to be focusing on? All right, we're gonna stop right there. Yep. We're gonna take that one and then we'll read the one on the bottom as well. Sometimes if nothing pops out, because sometimes that happens, I just go with whatever feels right. Intuition. Okay, so hope y'all can see that correctly. Anyway, it says, be bold. Envision yourself living a life that you love. Visualization is humongous. So if you can see it and you can believe it, you can achieve it. And I live by this. But you have to be able to visualize it. So right now I'm working on growing the TikTok for Emerald Owl, and I just envision my numbers just steadily just going up and steadily going up. And I mean, that's all I do. That's a small visualization. It's very small. But I mean, right now where the channel's just starting, I had to create a new TikTok, even though I had previous videos on my other one. But I had a problem with scammers, which whatever, shoulder shrug, just whatever. But anyways, so I let the other one go, created a new one, and I've completely started over. And I'm almost where I was with my other one. I mean, and it's only been like a month. No big deal, But you have to actually be able to envision these things happening in your life. And don't just sit there with a vision and not do any work. People do this all the time. They're like, oh yeah, I can see it and it'll happen, but then they don't put any work. Like, faith without acts, dead. I'm just saying. It's just dead. You have to put in the work. You have to be motivated to actually make those things happen. You cannot sit there and, okay, so these women, I see it all the time. They're like, oh yeah, I want love, but yet, I'd never go out anywhere. Well, honey, what do you expect? He's going to climb through your window? No. That's not going to happen. You have to put in some work. Go out, mingle, join a book club. I mean, just do something different. I don't know. Go dancing. Go to church. Go to church. I'm preaching in a choir. I'm just telling you right now, like, I don't even go to church. Because honestly, I was taught that you didn't have to go to church to believe in God. You don't have to go to church. Church is just a building. Like, honestly, I feel closer to God. I feel closer to God when I'm sitting on my front porch or on my back porch and I'm just sitting out there in nature. I feel closest to God there, not in a building. It's just a building. And honestly, most churches are run like businesses nowadays. And so they want you to tithe your time and your money and everything. But when you need it, they don't pour back into you. You know? I'm not going to get into all that. We're just going to... Anyways. So the next one is... And what it says is, I'm not goal-oriented so much as I'm constantly aware of what I'm passionate about. And I'm constantly updating the list. Yes. You have to be passionate about these things. Otherwise, what's the point? If you're not passionate about it, you're not going to take the time. You're not going to be motivated on the hard days to do any of it. And so you have to have that passion and that motivation inside you to, even on the hard days, be able to just be like, no, we're doing it. We're doing it. Period. Like, I don't care if you don't feel good today. I don't care if I don't want to today. I don't care if, if I had a bad night's sleep. We're doing it anyway. We're just going to do it. And we're going to go hard at it. We're not going to do it half-assed. We're going to go hard at it. I mean, and keep updating that list. Keep adding things that you're like, ooh, I want to learn that. I want to do that. I want to figure out how that works. I'm a Gemini over here. Hello. So I'm like a child. Like, I'm really like a child in a lot of ways. Like, I'm so curious and inquisitive and everything. And like, a lot of times I have to be like, okay, you need to chill, because curiosity killed the cat. And but I mean, it's true. Like, I'm just like a big kid, honestly. Like, I like to laugh and play and dance and sing and have fun and, just all of those things. But there are some things that you have to, I don't know. I don't think that's best. But constantly find things, feel it out. I mean, feel it out. What's the feeling you get from it? I go by my intuition a lot. I used to not, I was like, I think my intuition is broken. Because I was attracted to some stuff. Anyway. I used to think that my intuition was broken. No, it's not broken. No. I'm attracted to certain things. And so I've been doing a lot of work on me so that I'm not attracted to certain things anymore. Anyways, we're going to move on. So the one at the bottom of the deck. Whoa, that was bright. I don't know if you all can see that or not. But it says, whoever you look up to or put on a pedestal, know that they have fears too. They just learned how to push past it. Yeah. Should never put anybody up on a pedestal. That's a hard fall. That's a hard fall. For one. That's all I'm going to say. Two. Okay. So, everyone has fears and doubts, things they're ashamed of. I mean, as people, we go through so many different experiences in our life. Some of them are not proud of, but all of them make us who we are as a person. And so it's a mixture of the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, and some people, they have a lot of ugly. I mean, Like me, I'm not perfect over here. Like, I sin, I make mistakes. Okay, so I had a preacher who said that, okay, if you're not having fun while you're sinning, you're not doing it right. I mean, and it's true. Think about that. Like, come on, peeps. It's so true. I mean, we all sin. We're human here, okay? We are human. It's just making better decisions about what's good for you and what's not good for you. That's why when I have all these men sending me, like dick pics and stuff in my DMs, I don't choose to look at that. I just don't, because that's not what I'm about. Like, I don't want to hook up. I have standards and morals and boundaries that seem to love to get crossed, and I just have to be like, no, not happening. Moving back there. I got chihuahuas on the couch behind me. There's like 4 of them in these blankets back here. Anyways. Yes, just, I mean, I don't know. You just, you have to keep on going. You just do. I mean, and I keep pushing and praying. There are hard times, but I keep pushing and I keep praying and I keep my boundaries strong. Like, I'll let you slide a time or two because I'm very forgiving. Okay? Very loving, very forgiving. But there comes a point in time where you've gone too far. And then I have to be like, you know what? Peace. Don't play that. I mean, but there's, I'm not saying cut people off immediately. Because one thing I've learned as an empath is that a lot of times, like, people are going to try and push your boundaries. Especially when you say you have boundaries, well, then they're going to try and push you. They're just going to. It's human nature. They have to test those boundaries to see if you're really about what you say you're about. And you just have to let them know, look, I'm done with your foolishness. Like, I have given you chance after chance after chance, and I have told you, and you still ain't listening, so now it's time to say peace and bye-bye. And, I mean, because people will push, and they will push, and they will push some more. You just have to know what you're willing to put up with and what you're not. But for you, you should always keep pushing back. Don't stop pushing back. Don't let these people get you down, especially these people that you put up on pedestals and that want to come towards you with judgment and things like that. No. Push them back into their own lane. Push them out your way. Alright, anyway, I'm done with this one. Remember, you guys are too blessed to be stressed. I want you to stay up. Peace and blessings, my kings and queens. Love y'all. Peace out.